Martin and Jerry Lewis present their radio and television party for muscular dystrophy, honoring the letter carriers of America for their volunteer March of Mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eddie Cantor.
For Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, who have taken this cause to their heart, who have taken 3.5 years to make America aware of this dread disease of muscular dystrophy. And so, my good friends, on this eve of Thanksgiving, as a representative of show business, I want to thank Dean and Jerry, and I'm sure you want to thank them too. Here they are, Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.
Eddie Cantor, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, a real cheer, Eddie. Thank you. Huh? That was real nice.
Look how beautiful everything is all set up. Is this real gorgeous?
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Look at the big theater and everything. Boy, oh boy, with the musicians and hello. Oh, Dick Stable. How about an ice hand for our maestro and musical director, Richard DeVere?
See what happened to the Page Cavanaugh trio? Look how they split out.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think that the first thing we have to do...
you got to do is you got to thank a young man by the name of Mr. Bob Whiteman. Maybe see if make this thing possible, you know.
Oh, yeah, Bob is a real nice guy, and he worked it out so that the American Broadcasting Company would carry the show. We want to thank you, Bob, and also the network, of course, but we sincerely want to thank the letter carriers of America. And we will get into just what they're doing a little later, but we would like to introduce the gentleman who also made that possible for the letter carriers of America to do the splendid job they're doing. Mr. Bill
Doherty, not dirty.
Oh.
Bill Doherty.
Oh, Doherty.
D-O-E-R-T.
Doherty.
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 Door.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right.
Mr. Bill Doherty.
Doherty.
Right over here. A real cheer for a nice man. Bill.
The letter carriers of America consider themselves extremely fortunate in having been chosen to work with the Muscular Dystrophy Association on behalf of the afflicted children throughout this great country of ours. Within the next several days, letter carriers, off duty and after hours, will be visiting every home in every city, town, and hamlet in the United States of America. They'll be asking folks like you to please make a voluntary contribution to the Muscular Dystrophy Association so that this disease, which up until now is incurable, might be checked through proper research work so that the medical science might be able to do something for these unfortunate victims of muscular dystrophy. Now, tonight, I'd like to pay tribute to Dean and Jerry, particularly those of the Muscular Dystrophy Association who've made it possible for the letter carriers to participate in this great, remarkable work. I'll ask Dean and Jerry to please come forward. They will.
Is that in order?
I said please.
Oh, well, naturally, you got a gift or something?
Yes.
Oh, goody gumdrop.
Like one of my old wallets. Go ahead.
In behalf of the National Association of Letter Carriers of the United States of America, I hereby make you a life member of the National Association of Letter Carriers, Dean and Jerry.
Thank you very much.
You are now full-fledged letter carriers.
We'll probably have a beat in the morning, huh?
You'll find that the pay isn't so good, but it's an outside job and a very healthy job. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you
Thank you very much, Mr. Bill Doherty. How about a real hand tonight? We'll have the boys do it. Thank you, Bill. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce the men who are making this all possible, your letter carrier. These boys have something to say. We'd like to hear them say it. Gentlemen, if you please.
Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. child in wild anticipation longs to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Bum, 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 bum. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Bum, bum, bum. Why did I decide to roam? Bum, 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 bum. Gonna make a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. That dear old journey.
Gentlemen, that was wonderful. That's a group of gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, who are doing such a magnificent job, which we will, as I say, tell you much more about later on in the show. Right about now, it gives me a great thrill to introduce the start of the entertainment portion of our show by introducing my Australian partner, a young man who I am very happy to say is sharing the thrill with me of having his first real big hit in the first 10 national survey of songs. A song entitled That's Amore, and he's going to sing it, and I know you're going to like it. Dean Martin, Amore.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bene. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a guitar-andelle. When the stars make you drool, just like a pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When you walk down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, what you see, back in old Napoli, oh, that's amore.
Songs. If the moon hits your eye like a gefilte fish, that's amore. I like that. All right, excuse me one second, because I'm going to... Look out, Dick. Look out of the way, Dick. I'm coming over, because you did your specialty. I'm going to do mine. I'll play my solo. Excuse me. Would you look out of the way so I can get that one? Hold that music for 1 second? I get so nervous when I do new numbers, you know. Thank you. Just right here. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Keynote.
No, not now. What do you want to do it now for? Do you know what's next on the agenda?
No, but I'm all set up and ready.
I don't care if you're set up and ready. You can't do it now.
Wouldn't stop me when I was just standing. You waited till I got the band set and everything?
I just wanted to see if you were going to go through with this thing.
All right.
What are you, out of your nitwit?
All right.
Heavens to Beth, do you know what comes now?
No.
Well, you better, because I don't.
Yeah, we're going to introduce a lovely lady that worked with us in radio. She's a very good
Oh,
singer.
this little lady that used to... Oh, I know.
Remember the girl that did the songs on the show?
Oh, yes, I remember. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce this lovely lady. We had the good pleasure of working with her on a few of our radio shows. Whatever happened to that show? She's a wonderful singer of songs, a great talent. Ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful voice, Miss Carol Richard.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic place. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly across the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
wonderful as always, and we're so happy you could be on the show.
Well, thank you for the compliment, but you know you're going to have to excuse me now, Jerry.
Why, where are you going?
I got to go help the letter carriers. Bye.
How about it? Miss Carol Richards, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh, boy, that was exciting. Well, let's do what we have to. Will you excuse us, please, for a second? They said we got to do this. Oh, I'm awfully sorry. Thank you for playing that number. It was very good. Oh, thank you. Do you dance?
Yes, sir.
Well, Dean, this is it, baby. Look out, sweetie pie. This is it. Oh, boy. Would you mind? Thank you. Could I have that chair, please? Just the chair? I have to lower this. This is it. Thank you a lot. Boy, I'm really nervous about this. Thank you.
What are you going to do now? Why now?
Well, because you said that...
What do you mean because I said?
Well, you said before the show, you said when it goes on the air that I'll play it.
No. If you'll be a good boy, be a nice boy, after the show, I'll take you in the park and we'll paint some socks on statues. Come on.
Oh, you know what? I made it up.
So here's what we're going to do. Right now, do you know who's going to come out here now? Huh?
That was a terrific gag. Well, I mean, I was surprised, you know, because I do the jokes and everything, and you came out with a good one. You know what I mean?
Good. Now, you know who's going to come out here now?
No, I don't. Tell me, won't you? Take 2 giant steps. Go back. You didn't say may I.
There's only one person like this guy.
Only one person.
This is the only... what's the word?
Incomparable, is that the word?
Incomparable man. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Phil Harris.
And here he is.
And I sing with delight as I spend most of the night neath that billowy ocean. Last night, I dreamed that I was down at the bottom of the sea, down in that salty water. And I'm at a maiden fair. We had a cottage there. Of course, she didn't have it in her own name, but anyway, we had it. And she had a tail of a fish for a train, but whoa, now, whoa, how that gal could entertain. And what a time I had with Minnie, the mermaid, down in the bottom of the sea. I lost all my troubles in amongst the bubbles. Why, she was just as sweet as she could be. And every night when the starfish came out, I hugged and kissed her so. Oh, what a time I had with Minnie, the mermaid, down in her seaweed bungalow, low, down in her seaweed bungalow. Whoa, what a time I had with Minnie, the mermaid, down in the bottom of the sea. I lost all my troubles in amongst the bubbles. Why, she was just as sweet as she could be. And every night when the starfish came out, I hugged and kissed her so. Oh, what time I had with Minnie, the mermaid, down in her seaweed bungalow, low, down in her seaweed bungalow. Many brave hearts are asleep in the deep, so beware. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I can only tell you that Alice and I say a little prayer every night when we go to bed that our children are healthy. And, Jerry, I think that you and Julius LaRosa should be commended on the wonderful work that you are doing. Good luck, fellas, and keep it up.
Thank you. Phil Harris.
We on? We are? Oh, boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right at this particular moment, I'd like to introduce a song that we kind of hope you'll enjoy. Who's pushing me away? Am I in the wrong spot? Previous, about 5 or 10 minutes ago, I sang a little...
No, wait.
What?
No, wait.
What?
Are we on now?
Yeah, we've been...
Go ahead.
just want to say about 5-10 minutes ago, I sang a song entitled That's Amore, and two young men helped it become a very big hit. Mr. Perry Como sang it on his Chesterfield TV show twice, and Mr. Bing Crosby did it on his radio show. He did it on his radio show. It's well, I'd like to reciprocate and do a little song of Mr. Como's entitled You Alone. And not only do I want to dedicate it to Perry, but also to my wonderful kids. And kids, I hope you like it.
You alone are the dream I have known, bringing love to my lonely heart. Now there's heaven in you. Now the dream has come true. For tonight I have you alone. Now that your eyes have told me you are my love, my own. Come to my arms and hold me. I live for you alone. Solo tú, sei il sogno mio amor, che era mio cuore. Oh, del sogno è vero, perché sono for tonight I have you
partner, and he sings good and better, and he's the best singer in the whole world. He sings better than Frank Sinister and Perry Como and all those other fellas, and I say that for two important reasons, bread and butter. Now, I'm a little insulted because Dean didn't tell me he was going to introduce all his kids. I think that it would only be fair on my part to introduce mine. They're here, too. I'd like my children to take a bow. Would you mind putting the camera so...
I just want to say that was beautifully done. Boy, I've seen you. You talk a lot, but you talked so beautifully that time I wanted to put my arms around you, hit you right square in the eye. But he talks very beautifully when he has to, and most of the time he has to. Right now, it's my privilege and my honor to introduce a lovely young lady. You can't say too much about this young lady because her voice speaks for herself. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the Italian Hour. Right now, I'd like to introduce Miss Anna Marie Alberghetti. Yes, she is.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, right now I'd like to sing a song, but Jerry,
Yo!
Jerry, would you mind very much sort of conducting the choir for me on this number?
Oh, he's gonna have a fit. You chose me above all them?
I like that a lot. A choir number?
Yeah, I'll announce it and you get the boys all set.
Oh, I certainly will. Oh, I'm so unworthy of you.
Sick man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little number entitled, once in a while, that great picture, The Cruel Sea. So, if you're ready...
They were just warming up their alarm ring.
Here we go. Do good and you'll get a bar mitzvah tomorrow. Once in a while, will you try to give one little thought to me? Though someone else may be near your heart. With yesterday's memories.
Splendid.
No,
Oh, splendid. Gold star.
when that you think of me. Once in a while.
Well, what do you say, Dee Boy?
That's pretty bad.
You know what I'm thinking, don't you? I mean, do I have to tell you what I'm thinking, baby? This is it, babe. Here we go, Dee. Okay.
Now, what are you going to do now?
Play you something.
We have a station break.
A station
We
break.
have another station break. QQIZ didn't come in today.
It's early for a station break. We got almost 3 minutes.
Well, what do you want? Do you want to do a song?
Well, no. But don't put me on the spot, buddy.
Well, what do you want to do? You want to go right into the regular routine, or do you want to do a...
Well, I thought that maybe we would make the theater jump a little bit with the hands like at the Paramount. We'll do a band number, and I'll lead it, and you can get the trombone until the station break, that is.
He had one more brain, it would be lonesome. Look, I'll take a... Give me a trombone.
One trombone, please. Innkeeper. Okay, Gypsy, are we ready? Oh, we're going to have a... Would you please look out of the way, buddy? We're trying to do a show here. For goodness sake, day in and day out. Here you are. All right. Here, no, in a second. All set?
Yeah.
Gypsy, ready? And when you ladies and gentlemen hear this number... here we go. Here. We have a station break coming up. No, not yet.
We didn't break it yet?
30 seconds. Ready? Da-dum-da-dum-dum. If you ever get in trouble, take a fall.
What happened to the crowd?
Right profile, please. Right profile. Left profile. What? We're back on? Well, you better put it on my partner over there. Not me. My partner's waiting. Would you be good enough to put it on my partner? Put it on my... I said put it on my partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, as I've said before, it does give me great pleasure to introduce First Lady of the Screen, Miss Jane Weinman. Ladies and gentlemen. Janie, it's really wonderful of you to come over here.
Well, not at all, Dean, and I want to congratulate both of you boys. And I want you to know how much of your own hard work and also the letter carriers are giving. And I'm so happy to do my little bit. And I'd kind of like to say to them that, well, this is a very, very worthwhile thing. And most of the people who are contributing to this particular benefit, and I call it a very wonderful benefit, it's really magnificent. And all of you letter carriers are truly magnificent. On behalf of America, my small contribution, I thank you.
Well, it's really amazing that thousands of letter carriers under the leadership of their great president, Mr. William C. Doherty, and on their own time, and I wish you'd turn the card, on their own time, without extra pay and with no other rewards than the knowledge that they are helping save the lives of 200,000 crippled and very sick children who walk their routes again to pick up gift envelopes containing funds that American people wish to give to help conquer this child-killing disease.
And from me, individually, God bless you.
Thank you, Janie Wyman. It's very sweet of you to come over. How about that?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say right now that it's a great thrill and a great pleasure that finally in this show I have a chance
What are you going to do now?
introducing one of the guests. I am very proud to introduce this gentleman. You thought I'd... Well, we're very proud to introduce this gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. This is a lady gentleman. This is a gentleman, lady. Ladies and gentlemen, needless to say that this is a swell fellow. And, what is the two? 30-second break. Already again? You're making a break?
You just broke it. What?
2 minutes, but we can't introduce the man and then in the middle of what he's saying
Oh,
they
no. We got to give him a full 5-6 minutes. We
Oh,
can't-
yeah, this is a terrible thing.
I know what. Watch it. Look out, look out.
Look out! Look out!
Look out.
That was terrific to see how they all laughed when he did that.
Good.
Where's he working tomorrow?
What makes you think he's here tonight?
Hey, that is a good one.
Look, I'll tell you what we'll do.
Oh, tell me. I'll listen to you. I'm hanging on your every syllable.
No wonder I'm getting heavier. Look, I just want to say this, Jerry. We have never, in our whole entire career, told a joke. We've always had situations, right?
Right.
You tell a joke.
I should tell a joke?
Yeah.
A dirty one.
No, he's the president.
Oh,
Good night.
Doherty. Oh, yeah. Well, this is a very funny story. 30 seconds in the middle of a story? Well, this happened at Fall River, Mass. I was working there in 1923 with Fink's Mules, you see. And I was invited over to the party, and Mae Bush and Chester Conklin were there. And, well, while sitting around at the party, we were just cutting a couple of capers, if you know what I mean. And, well, from left field, like from out of the blue, in walks this guy. Now, he's a nice, personable look. 30 seconds. He's a nice, personable looking fellow, you see. And he sits down and he's introduced to Mrs. Brandon and Farley Waite. Well, the two of them start talking, and they're having the darndest time discussing the university basketball team. Well, I step in there, in the know, of course, because Rod Seaman was my brother at the time. Now, I started talking about the game, and right in the middle of this, he gets up. 15 seconds? So he gets up fast. See? We're off? And that's how the whole thing happened, and nobody really laughed. Ray Snowden said that in Dick Seville's orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean and I take great pride in presenting a gentleman who on the ABC network has certainly made it a very, very prominent network. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Danny Thomas. Let's be happy.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege to have been invited here at Bayonet Point to participate in this very worthy benefit. And I sincerely hope that it's as big a success as Dean and Jerry hope it will be. And I have a suspicion that the American heart will make it so. I am quite thrilled to know that tonight we'll have many, many stations added. I don't know what this is for, but just, you want me to work in here? Would you rather? I see. Thank you very much. I know that there are more stations tuned in tonight than on an ordinary network setup, and it makes me think of the time. Excuse me, this is nothing. It'll be over in a minute. You see, I have been all over this nation, and in the old days, I traveled exclusively by bus. I don't know whether or not you've ever been on a bus, but sometime if you have a few years to kill, take a trip from New York to Los Angeles by bus. I walked like this for 92 days after the trip was over. That you get from reading Old Crow billboard ads. Of course, we got some relief from the situation. That's when we made what is commonly referred to as a rest stop. They have the audacity to call them rest stops. Every 50 miles, brother, tired or not, you could be fast asleep. It's everybody out. Rest. You could be dead, they'd get you up to rest. And that's not all. There was one woman used to get tired between stops. She didn't care where we were when she got tired either. Could be over a bridge or in the Mojave Desert. She'd holler, "Hold it, wait, I'm tired now." That's how the Charleston came back. And at every rest stop, something fantastic would take place. And I heard practically all of the stories that I've ever told on a nightclub floor or from a theater stage on this one bus trip in the spring of 1940. There was an Irishman on this bus by the name of Callahan. He looked something like this. Don't be alarmed, ma'am. The pleat go all the way down. You got to call him Crotchy Callahan for obvious reasons. He was a comfortable dresser, you see. And Callahan was one of these fellas who was Irish through and through. Well, mostly. About 7 parts Irish and 1 part vodka. Excuse me, Smirnoff. Anyhow, this one day he was really shining. I mean, he was lugging a load and driving in his brand new automobile. There's one thing about Crotchy Callahan. Nobody drives his car but Callahan. And he was blind. He couldn't see the dashboard. And he got into his car and he started to drive. And he drove in a short circle far through the night. He was lost. Somebody moved the town. Finally, he saw a taillight. He began following the taillight. He followed the taillight for quite some time. Finally, the taillight came to a stop. But not Callahan. He smashed his car and the other fellas too. Then he gets out of his car very, very indignant. He said, "What's the matter with you, wise guy? Don't you know you're supposed to put your arm out when you come to a stop?" The fella says, "What, in my own garage?" That's the story Jerry tried to get to, but he was cut off. As we were going through Nebraska, a baby was born on the bus to a couple who were married in Buffalo. It was a long trip. And we got to telling baby stories. And I don't believe there's a cuter story on earth, as far as baby stories go, as the story told about Antonio Paciacalupe Paolo Garibaldi de Napoli Jr. II. Antonio is an American through and through with one failing, his misconception of the English language. The English language written, no matter how close to the paper, means nothing to him. His wife had presented him with a bouncing baby boy. Highly elated, he named the child Tom. He said, that's going to be T-O-M, Tom. But when he received the birth certificate, naturally, the inscription read Thomas. And he didn't like that. He figured some wise guy was pulling a fast one on him. Time being a great healer, he got over it. And now, 2 years later, again, by the grace of the deity, his wife presents him with a bouncing baby boy. And this is where the story starts. Antonio shall not name the new child until he can speak to the wise guy in charge of the birth certificates in the county building. And it sounds like this, if you can imagine. This is a telephone. He says, hello. Hello, operation. Hello, hey, Baisan, open up your house. Hello, operation. Operation, give me circle of two, a couple of holes, another two, please. No, you ain't got it. I said circle of two, a couple of holes, another two. Couple of holes, a hole, hole. That's a couple of holes, you know? And another one, too. No, one, two, another one, too. Hey, you know the two you got on the top? Put the same cut on the bottom. Hello? Tootsie Shores. Who's asking for Tootsie Shores? I got him anyhow. Put up UN. I said, put up UN. UN, jiggle your one hook. I'm going to jiggle him on a couple of times. Put up UN. Hello. Hey, operation. Hey, Goomba, what number I got to call? I got a circle of two, a couple of holes, another two. You got in a place to make it quick. It's hot in the boots. It says hot in the boots. The telephone of boots is hot. Hello? I got you, huh? Hey, Baisan, I want you to make a speak with a fellow to make out the border certificate. The border certificate. You got in a place to push him up. He's hot in the boots. Hello, that's you? That's me. Who's me? Who's you? Hey, a couple of years ago this time, my wife's got a little bambino. I'm going to say the name of Tommy. You put it down to Tomas. This one is the name of Jack. I don't want to have no trouble with you. Thank you very much. Traveling across this magnificent country of ours, day by day in every way, you will discover, my friends, that regardless of all the anti propaganda that you read about, that you hear about, even that you see in minor and minute circumstances, just remember that this is still red-blooded, God-fearing America. And being such, she is a charitable America. She is an America that's a corny America. She was founded upon corn, upon neighborliness, upon love of God and love of man. This is a nation that is thriving because it lives in a dream when it so desires. When it's necessary to live in reality, it does so. Unfortunately, our realities have always been bloody realities, war. But we're happier in our dreams. We're a corny people who sing corny songs, but we're a charitable people. Open your hearts to your fellow man. If God has given you the use of your senses and your limbs, you're a very lucky fella. You don't need any money at all. And if you think that I am saying this while I'm sitting on a big bank account, I have a tall flash for you. I am more in debt today than ever I was when first I was floundering and begging for a career. But I still sing corny songs because I believe them. You believe them too. You'll never have a sick day as long as you live. Give to this cause, muscular dystrophy.
they need you very badly. And sing this kind of song. The world belongs to everyone. The best things in life, they're free. Hey, the stars belong to everyone. They shine right there for you and for me. Count the flowers in the spring. Hey, listen to the birds that sing. Sunbeams that shine, they're yours and they're mine. Hey, love can come to anyone. Oh, the best things in life are free. Yes, the best things in our lives, they're free.
Real great. Thank you very much, Danny. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Right now, I'd like to do a little number that was written by a very good friend of mine, Mr. Sammy Cohn, and his, I think Mr. Holt helped to write it. Is that right? David Holt helped him write it. It's a little Christmas song entitled Christmas Blues. So, with Sammy at the piano and Dick Stabile behind the piece of stick, we're going to do this whole thing, so I'll run over. You put the camera on Sammy. Don't play.
The jingle bells are jingling, the streets are white with snow, the happy crowds are mingling, but there's one thing that I know. I'm sure that you'll forgive me if I don't enthuse. I guess I got the Christmas blues. I've done my window shopping, there's not a star I've missed. But what's the use of stopping when there's no one on your list? You'll know the way I'm feeling when you love and you lose. I guess I got the Christmas blues. When somebody wants you, somebody needs you, Christmas is a joy of joy. But friends, when you're lonely, you'll find that it's only a thing for little girls and little boys. May all your days be merry, your seasons full of cheer. But till it's January, I'll just go and disappear. Oh, Santa may have brought you some stars for your shoes, but Santa only brought me the blues. Those brightly packaged tinsel-covered Christmas blues.
That was beautiful, Dean.
What are you going to do?
That was really beautiful.
You really
No, it's not a joke anymore, Dean. I got to do something.
Well, I know you got to do something, but I know what you should do. If I got the right thing on my mind.
Yeah, but I'm very frustrated, because...
No, I got to introduce a song.
You got to introduce a song?
Yeah. All right. I got to introduce your song.
Yeah, but you always have to do somebody.
I got to introduce your song now.
Mine.
Yeah. Your
Oh,
song.
Mike. Oh.
You want me to introduce it?
Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wonderful partner. He's not thin anymore. He's putting on a little weight. Got it all up in his head. Right now, he's going to do a little song entitled With These Hands. And believe me, oh, this is a murderous thing. So, Jerry, will you take it away?
Thank you very much.
It's all right.
Do a good job.
Do a good job.
With these hands I will cling to you. I'm yours forever apart, I will sing to you. Long after stars have lost their glow, and with these hands I'll provide for you. Should there be a stormy sea, I'll turn the tide for you. Oh, and I'll never, no, I'll never let you go.
Very good. Frank, he's got a stomachache, but it's very good. Now, you know what you're going to do? That was real nice.
Yeah?
Well, mind if I push these back in?
Thank you.
All right.
My eyeballs were dripping.
Sit down, dear. I'm glad we had this opportunity to sit down, Dean.
Yeah, I just want to say that right now on the little old show, there's a few men over there getting things together, because you know who's coming out?
Well, I think if they're ready to be introduced, we should tell them. Not yet, though, first.
Are you ready over there?
Are you ready over there?
He says okay. You say the word.
Oh, boy.
Spike Jones and the City Slickers. Here we go.
Thank you, Dean and Jerry, and thank you, music lovers. We'd like to do a number tonight that we're doing for the first time. It's a number that we've been rehearsing for the past several weeks in our forthcoming Universal picture, Fireman Saved My Child. We do hope that you'll bear with us in case we come apart in the middle of it. It's our premiere performance of the Poet and Peasant Overture. Good luck. Where's Freddie?
He hasn't come in yet, you see. But he's still out at Universal Studios, you see.
Boy, Ernie, we're missing one of the slickers. Huh? We can't do this thing without Freddie.
No, I don't see. He's supposed to be here. I don't see how you take an attitude like that, so I just want to remind you, Mr. Jones, you see, that no one in this whole organization, you see, is indispensable or irreplaceable, you see.
Here comes Freddie now, Spike, you see.
right now, I'd like to introduce a young man. Comes to us through the courtesy of MGM Studios, producers of Kiss Me Kate, also starring Miss Katherine Grayson, Howard Keel, and Miss Ann Miller. Another paisano of mine, Mr. Vic Damone. Yes, sir.
With warm, burning, will your arms open wide? At last, we're face to face, and as we kiss through an embrace, I can tell, I can feel you are loved.
Thank you very much. Fellow, could you bring the piano out, please? No, this fellow will do it right over there. Graceful. And, I am about to introduce... Right here. Right here. That's a good boy. Good. Slow down. All right, no, I think right... That's it. Fine. All right, can I have it? Thank you very much. Oh, here, get me a cup of coffee. Get something for yourself, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, I listened to Dean before. He sang You Alone. Perry Como, his Bison, sang it. And then he sang That's Amore. That's another Bisoner song. And he introduced Anna Marie Alberghetti and Vic Damone. Now one of my people are coming on. This is a young man, ladies and gentlemen, who certainly deserves the great, great credit he's getting as comedy star of the new great motion picture Top Banana. The gentleman who played the featured role on Broadway, the gentleman who is certainly a great comic and, above all, a very nice guy. Mr. Phil Silvers, ladies and gentlemen. Phil, you don't know how happy Dean and I are that you were able to make it tonight.
Well, Kisserich Gumba, hey. It does rub off on you.
Jerry was nice enough to refer to me as a young man. I'll be an old man before this is over with. I would like to take a moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is not an accompanist in that sense of the word. In the emergency of this wonderful benefit, I myself am confused because I got to be back on the set in February. And this very wonderful gentleman here, a great composer, great musician, the writer of the great show Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Hazel Flag, and many hit songs too numerous to mention. He was kind enough to come here with me, Mr. Julie Stein at the piano. For those of you ladies and gentlemen who don't see this wonderful Cathay Circle, it's a great theater. I have played some traps in my time, but this is even to the stage. I mean, the stage itself is so lovely. It's got that, I can never say the word, I think you know what I mean, linoleum on the floor, and it gives you a certain...
Linoleum.
What?
Linoleum.
Linoleum. And...
Linoleum, Phil.
I said it, linoleum. And... Le. No. Lee.
Linoleum.
Linoleum. It's just a kind of a blind spot with me. Words with too many L's throw me. That other word, the stuff they make the kitchen utensils out of, that's a real fracture. That's, aluminum.
Aluminum.
Should never start it, but...
Aluminum.
Aluminum. Num.
Aluminum.
Linoleum. You can't hear. Watching this wonderful show downstairs on the monitor, it occurred to me what a wonderful audience you all have been. And I thought you deserved this. And so I would like to play it for you. I would like to play Mitchell Parish's Stardust. He wrote the words. You always hear Hoagie Carmichael. Mitchell Parish wrote the words, none of which you will hear, but I thought he could use the plug. Julie, I play this in E-flat, making the 8-ball in the side pocket at the same time. You will follow me, won't you? Stardust. Oh, as a slight precaution, will this camera just back a little? Because sometimes when I play, there's a fine spray comes out of it. We don't want to wet up ABC, do we? All right. Would you give me A so we know we're in key? That's as close as we're going to get. That's fine. Stardust. Well, let's just leave a little space every... I play a little too, you. Let's remember the billing, huh? Phil Silvers and Boy, it says. Remember. Start. Be lousy, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, what you just heard cost my mother $30,000. Sent for him. Did you rehearse it this way?
No.
Well, I guess we're accompanying the orchestra. I don't know. You're not getting familiar with the musicians, are you?
No.
I don't like that, you know. Don't get familiar with musicians.
One of them spoke to me this morning.
And?
I answered him.
I told you not to get familiar with musicians. I am a star, and I must maintain my standing. I won't have it. No. You're not to do that again. Again, their bad habits, wear the brown shoes at the tuxedos. I don't want it. No. I promised your mother I'd bring you home pure, and that's the way it's going to be. what happens, don't you? You get familiar with musicians? Jealousy. They can't understand a comedian having a fine tone such as I have. Where's the leader? This wouldn't happen if the leader was here. Where is he? Dick Stabley? What's his name? Where's that fellow that's supposed to control these boys? Dick Stabali? What's his name?
Dick Stabile.
Dick Stalben.
Dick Stabile.
Dick.
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 Star. Beal.
Beal.
Dick Stabile.
Aluminum. No musicians. Don't fraternize with him. We must keep our place. All right, enough is enough. Who's the wise guy who did that? Who did that? Who was it? All right, flutes off. I knew it was the drummer. That's the humor of the joke, you see. I said, who did that? And you hear a noise, boom, boom, boom. It's a drum, unmistakably. But I pull a switch, I say, flutes off. So that's the humor of the thing. I mean, the contrast. The flute is a very thin instrument. That's the flute. See? I know that's a flute. Boom, 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 boom. That's a drum. But I said, flutes off, knowing all the time. That's the humor of it. Oh, my God.
Wonderful, real great performance. What's that? Have you any requests at all?
Yes, why don't you sing another number, fellow?
I think I'll sing a little fast number.
Yes, I'll move this for you.
Okay, you want to bet? Jerry's going to move it. Oh, there he is.
Thank you a lot. I was having a little trouble.
I like to do a little number that...
Excuse me, it's a little shorter this way.
Would you play Peg of My Heart? Right now.
Peg of My Heart, a foot.
Ah, shut up. I've had a very special request, but I'm going to sing anyhow. It's a little number that I hope you'll enjoy. I recorded this on Capitol label a few years ago, and they couldn't play it because the factory forgot to put the holes in the center of these things, so we couldn't play it. We're going to do I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine from that old picture to Caddy. Sun don't shine, I get my loving anytime. With my baby, well, it's no fun with the sun around. I get going when the sun goes down. And with my baby, that's when we kissing, then we kiss some more. Who cares how many times we kiss? I don't care if the sun don't shine. I get my loving any time when I'm with my baby. I don't care if the sun don't shine. I get my loving any time when I'm baby. Well, it's no fun with the sun to rise. Get going when the sun goes down. Kiss, and then we kiss some more. street right now, Jerry, and I would like to do a little number entitled Talk of the Town, where we do an impersonation of a man and woman trying to reconcile. I shall, of course, play the part of the man and a good partner. What's left? Now, this is a very sad thing, and now you've got to be sad. You know? This isn't a happy thing. This is real sad. You come in, it's sad.
Oh, oh.
Not miserable, sad. Oh, sad.
I can't go any place.
You got no money?
I can't show my face.
You have pimples?
Oh, stop. People stop and stare. Why, it's so hard to bear.
I know, Teddy.
Teddy?
So hard to bear, Teddy bear.
Yeah, I know. Why, everybody knows that you left me.
Because you were mean to me. You continually picked on me and abused me, and just how much of that nonsense you think I could stand for?
Well, it's a talk of the town.
It's your mother. She can't keep her mouth shut.
Every time we meet,
You like me?
my heart skips a beat. We don't stop to speak, though it's been a week.
I should speak to you after the torment and anguish I've gone through. Ho, ho, that's a rich one.
How can love like ours be ended? Why, it's a talk of the town.
It's your mother. Don't you understand why it was only last Sunday? Last Sunday when we had the argument, don't you know that in a moment's time everyone in the neighborhood knew about it? Not a moment's peace. Oh, heavens, is there no mercy?
Why, we sent out invitations to friends and our relations announcing our wedding day.
And how well I remember me in my gray sequin gown. I loved that dress more than anything in the world. When I walked down that aisle and Isabel called it a rag, it broke my heart.
Friends and our relations, what I gave congratulations.
No present?
Nothing.
Oh. Oy. Oof, oof.
How can I face them? What am I going to say?
You mean about the baby?
Oh. Let's make up, sweetheart. We can't stay apart.
It's a physical attraction.
Don't let foolish pride keep you from my side.
Coax me. Send me a pizza.
Everybody knows that you left me.
Because your mother couldn't keep her big mouth shut and my heart is broken. I think I'll cry.
It's a talk of the town.
We want to say that ladies and gentlemen, you've just looked at the letter carriers. The letter carriers, the men who will make or break this particular thing we're trying to do. We want to thank you, one and all, that are here tonight. We want to thank you that are listening. It's an amazing thing to think that you guys can be heroes, but you can't. And we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. On behalf of Dean and myself, the Muscular Dystrophy Association, the victims, the kids, just everybody, because you're certainly doing a great thing. We thank you, and for the benefit of those that came here tonight, I think that all of us who are not letter carriers certainly should give a nice big round of applause to the guys who are. This envelope, the envelope that you were looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is the MDA envelope. This is the envelope that Dean and I would like for you to fill.
with as much as you possibly can spare. Whatever you give, you will be giving to the letter carrier so that he can carry it on his march of mercy. We thank you very much. Now that we have discussed the Italian hour, and due to the fact that we've had so many of your nice Italian friends and all that, we would like to answer one request. Would you do one Italian song that I'm involved in? Because it would make it like an international incident that way.
All right, let's pick out a little song that we rehearsed. How about There's No Tomorrow?
Do we know that?
Been doing it 8 years.
Okay.
I guess we know it. So you conduct it, huh?
Yes, I certainly will. Dick, would you mind? Oh, great white father.
Get out.
Thank you. Watch me. Oh, you know. All right, all set. This
5
is it.
minutes. We'll do this in 30 seconds.
For heaven's sake, you're doing a song.
Love is a flower that blooms so tender. Each kiss a dew.
Like it happened to you.
Of sweet surrender. Is a moment of life's enchantment. Let's take this moment that tonight is granting. So kiss me and hold me tight. There's a road tomorrow. There's just tonight.
Pizzas here.
Più bella oh, solo mi sembra una
Right about here, we'd like to say that, what is it? 1 minute and it's over? A minute and a half.
That's the half that's going to last us out.
Yeah. Well, it's been a nice show, and we've had a lot of fun. And we want to thank you all for being so nice and putting up with our nonsense. Let me know when it's only a minute so that we can say goodnight and all that. 1 minute now? Well, 1 minute.
Well,
I guess that's
right now, Jerry.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen.
This is it.
What?
Get the trumpet.
Now?
Not Friday, now.
Oh, give me. Oh, look out. Oh, hold it. Oh. Just hold it. No, is it? Oh, get the sand or something. Oh, all right. Give me...
Ladies and gentlemen, that about concludes this wonderful